Good morning, space engineers. It is Sunday. Just a quick update of what's going on the server. This is Alpha Shipyard. This current series is No Suits. It is, of course, a modded gameplay. We were able to clean up the Oscar quite a bit over the last day or two. We found ourselves in the middle of a sandstorm, hunkered down in here. And without a suit and a helmet to close to run around outside, it became quite a problem. So we were able to hunker down in here, survive the storm, and then once the storm was over, we ran outside and forgot to build this up. So when the next storm came in, we learned our lesson, and we did some work around the ship. So as you can see, our medical room was moved, giant glass window, so we can actually see what's going on outside. Yeah, we moved the roof up. We put in a vent so we have oxygen coming in from the outside. This playthrough is on the Earth-like planet, so of course, yeah, we've got oxygen outside to breathe, but we do need to bring it inside if we are running, like with the storm coming in. Now here's where that actually became. Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Thanks. Good to see you. We are. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find my tools. Where did I store them? Here they are. Let's see. Do. I know you gotta get those rare level 1 tools as quickly as possible. Heaven forbid I forget them. Hey, you know what? There are tools. That's the best we got. So let's treat them with pride. We got the kitchen set up for food and drink, so we're doing okay there. And then Coffee did was huge in getting this fixed because we were both running around, and with two of us, there's some things that happened that wouldn't have happened solo. As an example, getting out through this airlock, it's very easy to run away like this. However, that prohibits your fellow engineers from getting out of there. Well, okay. Let's assume everything I just said was muted and I have no idea because I'm a goober and forgets to look down at the little indicator on the mic. Coffee was huge help in getting this set up because we were locked in here for, I mean, the first time almost 30 minutes during a severe storm, and we're trying to figure out ways to fix things and run outside, grab some parts, and run back inside. Very unengineering like, more more like a kite in a storm. So this is an example of a problem that is created because we're playing on multiplayer. You step out of the. Let me just repeat this because I'm going to assume my suit was. So here you are, safe in here from the storm. The door closes, pressure's maintained, the vent is on. You have to have a positive, high and warm environment. Otherwise, and it's a strange feat of space engineers' physics. The giant sandstorm outside gets through all these steel walls. I know. Wait, what? Yeah, that's exactly right. If you don't have this space pressurized, there's apparently little cracks all around the place, and sandstorm comes in and you take damage. Also, we have a mod on the server. If this place is not pressurized, you can't heal back up. And that's actually a pretty big deal. Let me grab a thing of water while we're sitting here talking. So yeah, something to be aware of, especially on a heavily modded server. All of our mods are meant to be either quality of life or something that you go, well, that's going to make the game harder. There's nothing cheaty on here. So two engineers are in here or more, because we've got space up here for two more, and over here, and then of course the cockpit, where again multiplayer. You know, you're the person that comes up here and hops in the cockpit and then falls asleep, logs out for the night. No one can operate the ship from the cockpit. So you leave here, and look, you're outside. Okay. Well, now what happens if I leave here and someone's, a coffee's in his bed in there? Okay. Now I'm out. I'm in the airlock, and now I'm outside on the weather deck of the ship. Great. I walk away. How's coffee going to get out? As soon as he opens that door, the inner door, the compartment is flooded into a vacuum, and all the atmosphere inside is lost. Not a big deal on the Earth-like planet, except during a storm, but a huge deal once we get out into space, because we're not going to have backup spacesuits, and it's going to be an instant in vacuum, seconds to death event. Button out here, button inside, closes the doors. Okay. Well, why not just close the doors on a timer every few seconds? Ooh, another cool option. Okay, so we were able to clean up the sides a little bit, move the windows and stuff around. And here's the other problem. Oh, by the way, this is all industrial overhaul. We're using industrial overhaul. If you've played the game on vanilla and you've done a little bit of building, that's all great. It's time to move on to a more challenging build environment. The only real ones that are out there is one that we used on one of our servers for over a year. And, that one's gone. It was Eden's Wrath Engineering. It had its problems, but it had some good ideas. And the other aspect of it was that you could, it increased the complexity of the game in some really good ways. Is that one like that on the other side? I don't know. We're just keep the ship. Yeah, this one's solid. Should we move it to the back? No, I guess it's fine where it is. Okay. All right. Let me check something. All right, let's get rid of this because it's traveling around. It should not have been there. All right, let's try it again. There we go. All right. So if we're leaving that there, just to, that'll improve aerodynamic performance. Yeah. If you put lightning stickers on things, it'll improve performance. I'll get to this stack of stuff in a second. So that's kind of what we've been up to. I need another one of these again. All right, so the other thing that happened on the ship and during our travels, we've been out here working at the bauxite mine. Crowbar and his faction, they found bauxite, and Crowbar did he went with the auto miner option and did the length of the hypotenuse approach, and just dug a huge vertical slanting tunnel to be able to get his stuff built. Let's see, can we get over there? See how creative you gotta be without a jetpack? It's just, I mean, I mean, let's be honest. If you can't play without a jetpack, really, you know, it's not the end of the world. I need some steel plates. What are we doing for steel? I don't know, but let's unload some of this junk that you don't need. Steel plates. Yeah, give me 10. Alright. I'm also stalling for time until the sun comes up so that we can get down into the mining area. See what's going on down there. Yep. Yeah, that occurred to me. Then I was like, wait, which end is supporting this? I cut from the wrong end. Okay, I'll fix that when we get down in the mine shaft. So here's some other stuff that we worked on. Here's Oscar. She is virtually, you know, I mean, except for the construction area, you know, the production floor, which when I built her, you know, I had no idea what she was going to turn into. You know, that whole second area has become an enclosed, you know, an enclosed portion of the mining of the barge here. You know, she's definitely screaming the words industrial. Yeah, it's but you know, if you saw her the other day and saw her right now, you'd be like, that's the same ship. All right, so here's we did add a couple docking connectors. You know, if you're ever going to put a connector on a ship, make sure you put in two for horizontal and vertical. You know, don't always assume you're going to be able to only dock in one direction. You know, design for, you know, future. So we're hooked up to the mining rig now. That is the drill shaft going down and the connector to support it. Oh, here's Coffee's VTOL ship. Let's see what he's got going on over here. That's a tree, and there's a deer in the background there. Yep, definitely. I'm not sure if he fixed the rotation or if he's still rotating as he travels. Is this a fixed? This one's probably a fixed position, and these rotate for future airflow travel, forward motion. But he's having a good time with it. It has certainly proved to be a very useful shuttle taken back and forth from the base, the tower base. All right. Anything else on the ship? Yes. How do we get back up? Yeah, without a jetpack, it is a huge deal. So we've added this little doozy. This is a worthwhile addition that the game has to it. You know, it makes it so you can walk over it. You can still fall through it if you're not careful. So, you know, obviously, pay attention. But, I mean, you're an engineer. You should know not to fall through holes. Alright, let's see, where else are we? We cannot take off right now. There's no way for us to be able to take off. We are currently, our mass is over 1,000,000 kilograms. We filled this with ore, and it's been running now for 24 hours on the one smelter. And let's see how she's currently looking. All right, so motors are absolutely a choke point in this game, and industrial overhaul just exaggerates that even further. You know, it's don't get caught up unprepared. You know, have space. All right, fabricator. We automated inventory production is not set up yet. So, you know, if you're sitting here wondering, like, you know, do we have 10,000 steel plates on hand? The answer is no, not yet. Yeah, she's just going to keep cranking. So there's 8,000 stone here. We still have 685,000 stone to go through. That is If you have never given yourself 1,000,000 kilograms of stone to chomp through, this is space engineers. It, you've got your hand drill. As soon as you got yourself, even partially squared away, stop hand drilling. Hand drilling is fine. It's the same thing with hand welding and hand grinding. You know, you carry them with you. You use them when you have to, and as soon as you can stop using them, get away from them. I mean, it's just that simple. Okay, so over here in the incinerator, we are burning up all the gravel, turning it into copper or into carbon, and you can see that we're taking with that 1,000,000 kilograms of stone, it's being refined or smelted rather, and we're getting a lot of gravel. And just a simple addition to the system. Again, space engineers work smarter, not harder. Let me grab a drink of my morning orange juice here a second. Excuse me. Yeah, pardon me. So what we have is, the sorter going in. So this is the sorter. How about we try it again without you messing it up like a goof? Okay. Sorter. No, we don't wish to respawn. I wish to select this thing without messing it up. Okay. There's your name. Open chat to enable input. Okay. Try it again. Okay, sorter. Incinerator, INCINERATOR, in. Okay, make sure that's spelled right. It's good enough. Okay, so there's the insorter in. She has a white list, and the only thing she's letting in is gravel. Okay. So now, if you were watching during the build the other day, you saw that we made it to here, and this was a regular conveyor tube. And as I was welding it up, started laughing and said, "Look at what we're about to do." And we all got a laugh out of the idiocy of this. You cannot have a sorter feeding into the incinerator and then just have an output pipe going the other way. Remember that the game can pull in all directions from these things, and don't get yourself in trouble. It's just that simple. So the incinerator gets gravel fat. The incinerator can pull gravel. Well, those batteries are almost depleted. Yeah, what are we... Oh, I thought that was the machine cycling. That's power. Are the engines on? Groups. Thrusters. Let's go... Now, this is one side effect of the enclosure system that we did here. Let's see, engines are all off. We are locked. Batteries are at 1%. Wow. Yeah, the turbines are all on. Wow, what are we feeding? Man, these machines are sucking up so much juice. You can see the air vent on the roof of the cockpit there, pulling in atmosphere. Wow. Well, let's get... we're going to need another turbine. Or on the base, a couple more. Yeah, let's go set them up down on the base. So, yeah, good time to head over to the mine shaft to see what we've got there so far. So, yeah, there you go. That's another fun thing that you get to do in Space Engineers. You get to build and, outlast your power source. You know, a lot of these machines could be shut off. Let's see, the wire drawer. Water filter can be off. We should be automating this into a. We're not going to be making any plates. We need a power saving setting. There's the locker. The kitchen. Does she even use? What does she use for power? Yeah, she's 100 watts just sitting there empty. Alright, the incinerator we're using. We're not fabricating anything right now. And we're certainly not extruding. Alright. Let's see, those are over on the starboard side. So they are 2 and 4. Alright, this stuff is on the mine, not just because of the name, but because of the color. It's on a different grid. So the assembler is off, the armory locker. So air vents on here. These are outside. And this is crew area. Okay. Yeah, we need to make a group to for power management. Stuff that should not be on, or that we can shut off for power saving. Let's do that right now. Do you know how to make a group in Space Engineers? Yeah, absolutely should in your K menu. It makes things a lot easier to do. So we're going to take... You know, if we get this working... Yeah, no, we're still slamming. Okay. Well, here's the thing. Do we keep the smelter running? We need to get the gravel. If we don't get the gravel turned into carbon, we're just never going to get off the ground. So that's sort of a... Yeah, that's a must. Well, what you need is 2 groups. One for... Yeah, let's just shut it off. Plate stamp. We'll get all the production stuff into one group, so that we can shut the whole thing off in one. Yeah, in one stop. Alright, so we're going to call this production. And we're shutting that group off. Okay. And then we are putting the smelter on, and we'll put the incinerator on. And then let's see, are we draining or are we growing? Yeah, we're not growing. Yeah, we're just not. So we're going to go increase the... this is kind of everything we've done on the Oscar. You know, she is... You know, if you don't put these on, putting that on makes no difference. Yeah, I hear you. And of course, so this one is only doing... Yeah, it's the incinerator. Well, let's get more power going from the base, because since we're tied up to a connector, power flows through. Yeah, that's another thing. Always make sure that you are intimately aware of. There is a huge difference between a landing gear, a connector, like back here, and a and emerge block. You know, make sure you know them because you have a lot of options. Hey, look at that. Zombie-proof fence. Yeah, it's exactly why that was done that way. Zombie-proofing. Alright, so let's go around to the entrance side. Oh, you see this? Zombie-proofing. How much do we have left in stock, by the way? Nothing. Yeah, let's grab some ammo for the gun. You know, if you leave that door open like that, you encourage zombies to come in. Yeah, that's why, you know, one of the things, options to do is put all your doors on a switch, on a sensor, so as soon as they're open. Where is... Here it is. Now, there's a couple things with this gun placement you might notice. See the wall? That's why. Isn't it great that it immediately fires into its own base and shoots itself? Yep. Yeah, that's one of the problems with range of fire. Hey, let's test that out real quick. Hi, show me the button that says "Don't shoot yourself." So this is bauxite mine. Light turret. We had to drop the range down to 100 meters. Oh, you know, that's another thing to watch with your weapons is that, let's see, we're not firing at meteors. We are targeting enemies, no friends. Okay, target option. Yeah, it's here to kill zombies. Unfortunately, it sees the animals as daytime zombies. And we don't really, there's no option to stop that. I mean, we could look into, so you get a solar panel as a logical circuit. And when the solar panel goes off, that's when this runs on battery. You know, you have to do a little bit of well, you can program it too. So you put in a program block and you check to see if it's daytime or nighttime. If it is daytime, then you disable the gun. This way you don't get wasted ammo on animal kills. However, if you're not comfortable with a program block, the other option you have is nighttime solar panel detection. See, how are we doing here? We're still missing lithium power cells, which is actually in survival mode a huge, especially with industrial overhaul. That is a huge benefit from the yeah, we don't have, yeah, we have no battery parts, so something to keep in mind. Let's see, wind turbines. Yep, 7. So we'll add 3 more wind turbines up there. And here's the joy of no jetpack. Yep, that part right there. So, can we... We are not going to be able to put... Yeah, we might smack into the canal. See, we don't want to block any ship from docking here. They're going to be blocked, let's be honest. Yeah, but let's minimize how much they're being blocked. I mean, that's a huge sort of... That's a consideration in any docking area. You know, how do you minimize the damage or the inconvenience to everyone showing up? All right, get us up here. the base battery's probably full strength. No, it is not either. We've been sucking all that power out too. Yeah, power is just a funny thing because you could be sitting here and let's shut this thing off until we know it's nighttime. It's not doing us any good to waste all the ammo. I mean, the ammo we have is captured ammo from a derelict. We can't make it yet. We haven't found sulfur. We don't have any of the machines built, and we can't do any of the alternative building. So let's see. Air vent over here on the bauxite mine. You can, if you have to run over to the, again, it's a mining operation. You got to have a cockpit somewhere. How are you controlling the drill rig? How are you restarting it 300 meters down from up here? If you're doing something and your answer is, well, let me just run there. Okay, why can't you automate it? If you've been playing this game and you're looking to get with a group of people who, want to play it as space engineers, not just, space pow pow, oh, thaw picks up a rock, yeah, every survival game has you pick up a rock and bash things to make your first, house, and then the next day you're making spaceships out of those things. There has to be a progression, but let's be honest here. You do not want to be, grabbing a rock when you don't have to, and this is a perfect example of it. The bauxite's 300 meters down. Yeah, 300 meters. How you getting there? I mean, you have to get there to do the work to build stuff. But after that, you should just not be, there's no reason to go down there. You should be able to fly over, connect up with a simple change. If I'd have seen the little button here, I would have known where to press. And get yourself moving. So here's our zombie-proof fence. Doesn't take a lot to make yourself safe. Plan ahead. You can tell this was built by me as opposed to someone with artistic talent because it's not a big. What is the charge on the battery? She's at. Let's see what the base is doing for power. Bauxite. Okay, wind turbine 1. Putting in 604. And let's get the other one named properly. Batteries, there you go. Spell the words correctly. Make people think you know how to spell. Okay. We are getting 549. So we're getting, oh wow, we're getting a meg and a half. So let's check. The battery is. Yeah, see, she's feeding the ship. We're still not, well, we're starting to get ahead. No, you can see it. You can see when the cycle hits. Yeah. So, that's part of the problem of this amount of ore here. It takes a lot to run a smelter. You want to have a lot of power requirements, set up a bank of refineries. You're going to be hustling, setting up stuff, either solar panels or, this would be, this would be a good candidate out here. Solar panels. The problem then is the mountains. There's a little black spot on the sun today. And if you stare at the sun long enough, there'll be multiple black spots there. Yeah, I know. Think about it. All right, let's head down into the shaft and go see what's going down with the mining operation. Watch your first step. All right. That's how you get out. Wait. If I can go here, can't the zombies get up there? The answer is no, there's a bar there. See? Yeah. See, plan for the zombies. You know. Also, if we wanted, oh, that's a horse. Yes, it is. So far, I've seen a white palomino, a brown Appaloosa, and a black stallion, and a Mustang. Or they're just horses, and I'm just making names up. I'm not a good expert on horse names. I think a donkey is like a male horse and a female. What is the difference between a donkey and a mule? One has a horse mother, and the other one has like an ox father. Is it an ox, or is it a donkey? There's a whole thing about that, you know, where is your mother a horse or is your mother something else, and that should tell us whether or not you're a mule or a donkey or a jackass. I'm not sure which. All right, so we've got some welding to do over here. And what do we need to weld these up? Oh, we need plates. Yeah, we don't have that. So for the time being, they're in skin form. Yeah, never, especially on a rig like this, assume that you're going to be under attack at any time. Oh, here's that. We got to get rid of this. And, give yourself some extra bracing. And when we get further down, you're going to see where we have even more bracing. Because, assume that Clang is going to just rip this drill rig apart, or this entire platform at some point in time. So as you're working your way down, save yourself a lot of trouble in the future. Don't just put down, conveyor tubes or conveyor pipes. Use pipes, they look cooler. Here's just some platforms to work on. Well, what's the point of these? They don't connect to anything. They'll stop you from falling all the way down. Just a few every once in a while, something to brace yourself. But here you go. See, conveyor junction allows us to attach it to the grids, and the grids are buried in the walls of the mine shaft. Yeah, they're attached to the voxels. Add a little bit of color. What are you, a role-playing server? No, we are not a role-playing server. It's just, do you really need to sit here and be the guy that goes, so I attach the open frame to a voxel, and the voxel attachment is not going to make it work. You know what? You're not adding to the experience of yourself, let alone others. Hey, so I went down 20 pipes, and then I put in a conveyor junction, and I made a platform attached to the walls, to minimize the chance of collapse. Oh, wow. Yeah, cool. Look at you. Yeah. Said the same thing as other people, but made it more interesting. Be the more interesting member of the team. Challenge yourself. Didn't you take the parts to build 3 wind turbines? Yeah, one would think that I did. But apparently, I didn't. So here is where there's sort of a problem with working down 300 meters. How often do you put in a small cargo container? I'm a fan of putting a small cargo container every so often to the side, so that when you're done later, 5. No, make it something useful. Okay, so you want this? No, I want this. And then give me a jumps on you. Okay. Well, here's what we could do. Let's go over to Oscar and access the connection port on the bottom. Yeah, except we never built one. You know, I've said multiple times, we're going to need one of those over here. But, we just never built it. Alright, give us... Did you give us... Yes, you did. Okay, now. If you put those there, sandstorm be a brewing. Yeah, here's what we want. 8. Let's see, number 2. Give us some railings there. All about safety. Well, if you're going to give us some railings, why don't you change the color right now? Do you know how to change the color of blocks that you're working on? You should. Do we have something with access? I mean, that's the end piece. Does it let us... No, do the other one. It'll let you access them. There you go. Look, see? It connects us to the panel. Yeah, but we don't need those pieces over there. No, we don't. But, see, that'll let you jump over. See? Why can't I grab these parts? Because I'm on a grid here, and the ship is on a grid over there. So you have to either pull them manually, or feed a bunch of parts in here. So I can't grab the window. Yep, I'm gonna have to go around. And but see, I can grab it from there. Just little things to keep in mind when you're working. Especially on, all the parts are on the ship. Can we do something? Yeah, how about you don't fall down the pit? Okay. Yeah, let's get working before the storm comes in. Is this meant to be? I mean, I don't know. It's here. It is another reinforcing piece to this container, which is the top of the entire, mine shaft. That's 300 meters of materials just attached by that one block. I talk about crazy stuff. All right. Let's see. How many people have joined us? We have a few. Well, good morning. Thanks for joining. We are playing a no suits, which means no jetpack. If you have never played with no jetpack, boy, you have a different game in store for you. Okay, what's the point of this? I had this conversation yesterday, or Friday night, and the answer was I couldn't remember. It's doing something. Yeah, let's secure that back up a little better. This is why I went with the pillars. Yeah, they look a little cooler. Alright, well, let's get another row of them in here before you... Yeah, always assume, boy, I cannot stress this enough. Assume that you are going to accidentally just disconnect yourself and ruin everything you worked on. Okay? That is a... accidental grinders, boy, they are a harsh taskmaster. It's it is hysterical when it happens, and then you're having a conversation, calling in reinforcements, asking for people to, can you please come over and can you please bring a large grid ship? And oh, you want me to bring Oscar? No, I need you to bring something way more powerful. Okay, and then what? Well, are you crouched? Yes, I am. Okay. And now, do you remember that we can't get the parts over here? Yeah, and I remember that we put this here, and I was like, is there a better way to have done this? And the answer is yes, we should have spun this around. If you cut this, are we going to fall to our death? No, we put those two bracing pieces down there. Plus, we're attached to the cargo container. Okay, glad you were. Hey, hey, that's another beauty of working multiplayer with people. When you see somebody with a grinder, feel free to ask them, hey, what are you grinding? grinding there? Because, you know. Also, this would be a good time to remind you of a multiplayer problem that occurs more on multiplayer than on solo. Here's what it's called. I am going to press this button and then let go. See that? See it again? Okay. Now, watch what happens occasionally. This is a demonstration on a multiplayer server. I'm going to press the button and immediately let it go. Hey guys, I can't stop my grinder. I can't stop my grinder. Okay, try switching to a different tool. I am. It's not switching. There it goes. Finally did. Okay, now while you were doing that, all this stuff just got ground down. It happens. It happens a lot. Um, Enjoy it when it happens. You know, it's part of the fun and challenge of the game. If there was a way to make it so that grinders never did it, I would set it to let them occasionally happen. Yeah, it's. Here's another thing you need everywhere you build, and you can easily, you know, again, you want to call it role playing, you call it what you want, but when you're making something like that, take the time and give yourself a place to get power. There are people who, I mean, I know them. They love playing the game. Their idea of where to get power is they're just going to drop in, a chair. And, you know, my thing is, can you spice that up a little bit? You know, instead of like we did it on one of the ships. Instead of a chair, we had a smoking lounge. An actual sign outside that said smoking lounge. Have some fun with things. Um, yeah, it's getting hot up here. We got to get down below. Do we have time to finish this? Yeah, we do. Hurry up, be quick.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Man, see, now you're ruining it. All right, let's just go grind a couple of those pillars up. How did this help us at all? Um, Here's what I need in the catwalks, and I don't think we have one in the default. Um, we need one with an access hole through it. You know. Oh, crap. Man, that would be almost perfect. They put a railing on top of it. Let's see what else is in the queue there. Let's see. That's a walkway. Um, yeah, like that. Okay. These are the regular pieces. Um, yeah, go with this. That'll give you the lip to step over. There is no railing, so you can step down into the pit. You just need to add a girder. Cool. And then you're in the pit. Come on, man, what are you doing? Well, here's what I'm doing. I don't have a jetpack. So, you're constantly going to be reminded of that on the server. It's not just going to be in space where you can't fly around. Just simple maneuvers around your ship, around your base. How do I build that part up? Leaving stuff unfinished can look really cool. It really can. Make sure you give yourself a couple spots where things are finished just for, integrity purposes. Because you never know when you're going to bump into something and, that could be the end of everything. I've mentioned that a couple times now. You would think that it's happened to us. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does happen. I mean, you haven't played until you sat here and built something, and you know, and when you're ready to have your big grand unveiling, you have to announce, you've canceled it and because of a meteor, or because of a, somebody ticked off one of the neighbors, and now that's who you've been dealing with. Okay, isn't this going to allow the zombie to get right up on here? You know what? We're going to fix that. Yeah, how you going to fix that? Well, I don't know yet. I would suspect just put a railing. Do we have any blocks? Yeah. Just give us this. Is this going to interfere with the ship docking? No, not at all. Alright, go get us some parts. And let's finish that up. You know, what's the point of all this? I mean, do you really need this? Without a jetpack, you are... Okay, if you're playing Space Engineers, be prepared that you're going to go... Like, here's an example. I'd like to go over here real quick. Okay, I'm walking. Alright, now I'm running. Okay, now how about this? Now I'm running, and all of a sudden, boom, rubber banding catches up to me. And I'm up, and I've shot ahead past my mark. It happens. If you're not prepared for it, you're going to freak out when it happens. And if you don't do a simple thing like put down a railing, is this going to touch the ship? No, it is just not going to touch it. And actually, if we had rotated the ship just to, slewed the nose over to starboard a little bit, well, that would have brought this in more. Yeah, I guess over to port. Do you want to get rid of this one? No. I mean, we have a little bit of clearance. You don't have a lot. No, yes, we don't. Let's get rid of it. You still got to be able to get the ship in here to... All this bauxite's got to go back to the base. Okay. Now. 8. What are you looking for? Looking for... Yeah, seriously, man, what are you looking for? Do I forget? It looks like it. Where is the, That's on the catwalk. Oh, really? Yeah, that's on the catwalk. Oh, okay, I was thinking the total includes the space. Nope, you can do it here. Oh, okay. Well, what if I wanted to enclose this? Well, you're going to have to do this. And then... so you do this out here. Yeah, but then it's not going to line up on the edge. No, it is not. But you could take this one off and put it on the edge. And then the whole side over here is, off like this. Yeah, but then... yeah, no, we all get what you're complaining about, buddy. It's just, there's not a piece that does that. Well... yeah, so just put that out there for, give yourself one of these. The zombies could jump up on that. Yeah, so... and that ain't gonna help you either. Well, that'll let you jump down. That's what the stairs let you do. Okay. Yeah, that's what you get. Look, you might not get what you want. Yeah, and you're not getting what you need either. Nope. Welcome to reality. Hope you're happy. Alright, let's grab our last few parts. Weren't we supposed to be... See that rubber band just did? Because I ran into the railing. You know, it's just a simple thing. Don't freak out when it happens. And, you know, if you have a jetpack, as soon as you fly off the edge and you're bouncing down the pit, you hit your jetpack key and oof, you're in hover mode. And then once you're in hover mode, you can then, you know, that's one of the things with the jetpack. Just get yourself into steady hover mode. From there, you can just turn it off and fall and, you know, just turn it on as a thrusting thing to slow down or move to the side or, you know, get out of the way of danger. If you're... Alright, we're working on conveyor tubes down there. Those are over here. Are they? Yeah, that's where they are. Alright. Give us a bunch of pipe. Let's okay, so we need construction comps made. Yep. Production. Alright. Construction comps, those are medical comps. Are in the fabricator? Yes, they are. Alright, queue up 1,000. Just queue up 1,000. Okay, that's going to take... How much does one take? One takes 5 iron. 5 iron? Yeah. Yeah. You're going to need 5,000 iron ingots. Okay. Alright, control panel. The fabricator is on. Inventory. Where are we at for ingots? See, we got 20. 137,000. I think we can make 1,000. Yeah, see, you gotta think big. We still have 665,000 stone to go through. Smelter's just chugging away. Yep. Alright, well. I mean, hell, at that point, you might as well queue up another 2,000 of them. Yeah, we're gonna need... We so need some of this stuff in quantity. You know, especially this, but it needs copper wire. And that requires we turn on the wire door. The wire drawer. Okay. We're good on gold wire for now. And we don't have any gold. Yeah, but we have gold wire. Yep. See, I'm queuing up these numbers and it's like, all we're doing is making conveyor tubes. Yeah. Alright, well. Turn the wire drawer back on. And the smelter's on. And the fabricator's running. Yep. What about the extruder? Put it on. See, it's using 1.5 megawatts at full production, but it's going to use 1 kilowatt the whole time. And all of that stuff just adds up to drain the batteries. You know? It does add up. Alright, let's go. Do we have any parts on us? We have a couple. Well, let's number 7. Yep. Alright, give us parts for some more conveyor tubes. We'll do a little bit of welding as we get down there. Okay, so we don't have access from here. No, we do not. What's going to stop a zombie from falling in the pit right here? Well, sadly, right now, nothing. I mean, we could run... Is zombie falling in the pit a real concern of ours? Yeah, it really is. It really is. So, I mean, we could do, something at this level so that it's in ground. Sort of a wall around the mine opening. Well, doesn't that just make it easier for the zombies to walk in? What's your plan here? I don't know. I just noticed that this part of the ship is not welded. Yeah, that's too high for you to jump. You can't. Is that damage? What is on top of that? Thrusters. Wow. Yeah, maybe you should have done a better check of your ship. That's the only one like that. Well, yeah, especially with damage enabled, with enemy AI, always, boy, can't warn you enough. Go check your ship. It's, it could really be a problem. What is up here? That is 56. That thing was almost gone. Holy cow. Yep. That's, yeah, see, you're not paying attention. Yeah, no, I know I'm not paying attention. That could have been the end of your, well, it wouldn't have taken the landing gear. No, but it would have, you could have lost that engine. Is that engine attached on all 3 points or just here? I think it's only attached on... That's a darn good question. Did we almost just lose one of our engines? Yeah, holy cow. Pay more attention. Didn't we just put this here and take it out? Yes, we did.
Energy low.
Okay, you're gonna have to go down a level. This is up too high. It'll grab the ship. Can we get over here before you keep jumping? No, you're gonna have to walk around. Yeah, that's right over the pit. That is not the safest place to go walking. Without a jetpack. Well, what are you trying to do? We just need a cap across the pit. Okay. And how are you getting in and out? Those are darn good questions that I don't have an answer for. Okay. Well, you better do them quick, because nighttime zombies will be here. Are these cactus? No, they're just a huge remnants of burned out trees in the desert. No, that's a lookout tower. Is that on this side of the ridge? No, that's on the other side. Okay. That's, yeah, always, you know. So right now, the enemies on the server are tuned way down. It is, the server just got wiped a couple days ago. This is a fresh start. So if you want to join us, come join us in an existing faction. There's 2 of them currently. One's on the Earth-like planet and one's on Triton. Talk to the people in each of the factions. See if they fit your playstyle. You never know. 8, 2. Okay, let's try this. What if we do a cap like this? Again, how's that going to let you get out? Yeah, that's my problem. We're trying to keep the zombies out. Okay, but then you still have to be able to get back out yourself. Well, I mean, we can do a ladder. what does that give you here? Well, it gives me something like this. Okay, then what? Well, that screaming noise you hear is Angus. Yep. Yeah, how? What are you doing? I don't know, the landing gear. See, we didn't. You're gonna have to push this up a block higher. Well, if you push this up a block higher, we can't get back on the ship. It's it's just that simple. How do we keep the zombies out? And how do we get back out ourselves? You know, it is a real issue. I mean, your answer can't be, well, we're just going to go down a little bit lower and put something in because then the zombies are already there. That was your plan? Slide down the hill? That was not my plan. That was the result of my plan. It was an undesired result. Okay. Come on, Jetpack Man. Get us out of here. You know, it's it's definitely going to be an issue. Let's see. This can stay. It's not interfering with anything. Yeah, but it's not adding anything. No, it's not. But it's not. It's not hurting us. Well, what are you doing?
Energy
Stand up.
critical.
There you go. All right. Quick suit recharge. Do we have parts? Yeah, we do. Let's go down and go check out the mine shaft so we can give you the quick tour. It's been an hour and you still haven't seen how far down drilling has gotten. I mean, this is literally just encourages the zombies to jump in. Yeah, we got to figure this out. See, because we can't make this an enclosed brick. It just won't work. You know. How about you don't cut it before we back up? I mean, that is an option. Some people might choose that option. Yeah, we call those people who don't want to fall to their death in the pit that you just dug. Well, see, that's the beauty of this. See, Coffee and I didn't dig this pit. We just set up the drill rig. The drill rig did all the work. Yeah, because we worked smarter. Okay. Is this as far as you made it? No, we made it all the way down there. Yep, this is just as far as we got this thing set up. Alright, well, how many pieces is this? 1, 2, 3. This is 4 pieces. Okay. Well, how far down are you going? Oh, we're going all the way down to the bottom with it. What color are you making it? We're going back to default. I don't think we came up with a color scheme yet. 4. No. I think we got to remove that one platform block. Yeah, this one has to go.
Inventory full.
Great. Let that
Inventory full.
look out below. Okay, 5. You gonna count all these? I kind of have to. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Let's see. 8, 9, 10. Did you just build one in that wall over there? Yes, I did. Now we gotta go freaking pick that thing up. 9, 10. And you lost count too, didn't you? Yeah, I did. 10, 11, 12. Where are you? 13, 14, 15. Yeah, we're going to 20, 15, 16. Oh, there's a bit of a flat ledge here before we started sloping down again. 15. Okay. 16, 17, 18, 19, and then here's number 20. T-junction, cross, junction. There we go. Okay, now give us a little bit of... yeah, you can see how far down the safety platforms go. Alright. Give us a box here. We can't. We ran out of aluminum plate. You know where there's aluminum plate? It's right over there. If you had not stuck it into the wall in the wrong spot. There's one piece of aluminum plate. No, these are built with steel as their first piece. Yeah. You miscounted, sir. Alright. Well, let's keep building. See how far down we can get. Looks like you were about to get very far very quickly there for a second. Alright, just leave a space in. We'll put it in later. Okay, one. Yeah, we'll put it in over here on this side. You keep walking near that edge, boy. Back it up. In today's episode, we're going to watch a clown fall to his death. Alright, leave the spot there for the container so we can work. Okay. Are you going to leave these here when we're done? Well, we definitely need to put something there. And some of this stuff needs to stay because it's... Well, then why aren't you using pipes? The columns. They need aluminum plate. Oh, okay. Why don't you go make aluminum plate? Oh, we're out of bauxite. Oh, okay. Where do you get bauxite at? The bottom of this pit. That's where you get the bauxite from. Okay. Pipe 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Your health
Whoa,
is
whoa,
critical.
whoa, 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 whoa. Holy cow, dude. Please tell me we built a ramp out of here. Here it is. Yeah, coffee fell down here. Also. Here's the bauxite. You gonna bring a load of it back up with you? No, because I have no room. No room for it. But that's the bauxite. There's those steel plates that we dropped. Yeah, so without a jetpack, bang up against the wall. Try and slow your momentum. And of course, you know what? Every time you have to go back up, just widen the path just a little bit. Yeah, today on making lemonade out of lemons, boy. It's just, yeah. Hey, we're at 11 health. Do we have any health kits? No, we do not. And this restores no health. Oh, wait, that does. That's minus 25 health. Good thing we double checked. Yeah, before you killed us. By the way, anyone watching the stream is going to notice that the screen is a bright red. Yeah, because you're about to die. That's what that signifies to them. You are about to die. Is anybody saluting me? You know, we have a death counter when we play Rust. Alright, well, why don't we have one when we're playing this game? Because we don't want you to walk off the cliff like you almost just did there. Just what a clown. Anyway, this is the 300-meter mine shaft. I hope you enjoyed the express tour. This will be the slower trip back up. Um, yeah, this ledge is way too narrow for me. Coffee obviously does not have a. Coffee's obviously not a blind engineer. So yeah, I am absolutely right-clicking as I'm drilling this because we don't need any of the ore, we don't need the trash thrown on the ground, and we don't need the game screaming inventory full. You know, right-click drilling. I mean, it works on even on a ship with large ship's drills. It's just, I mean, it's how this the drill hole here was dug, the bore hole or the tunnel. The we let the drill run. For regular drilling, it filled up the cargo container, and then brought the drill back up, and then ran it again, right-click mode, and it came down and it made this much wider, much wider area. How much longer are you going to take on this trip back up? Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go a lot slower than I did going down. I think this is back to where we were. Nope, still got a little bit of junk there to clean out. No, this is how you get down. Is this a different path down? I don't know. Is this the one you just? No, it couldn't be. I was working from the opening. Did we make? We must have two paths going down. Well, one of the best ways to make a second path going down is to fall and not find the one that brought you back, that would take you back up. Yeah, here they are. They meet right here. Whoa. Yeah, whoa was right, whatever you think you were doing there. Don't destroy your woody shed there, Wonka.
Your health is critical.
She's gone all that time without reminding us. How nice of her. Yeah, I'm sure she figured we didn't want to hear it. Or she figured we knew. Alright, get this piece out of here. I thought you weren't going to be coming down here a lot. Oh no, we're going to be coming down here a lot to build. And we don't want to die while we're building. Oh, now you're welding up pipe pieces. Yeah, now I'm welding up pipe pieces. That is exactly what I'm doing. That is one chancy fellow there. Yeah, we have a couple of pieces we can. But this is kind of what you have to do in the no jetpack world. What we need a way to have automated this. Well, the way to automate it is is merge blocks. You build the thing on the surface. That's what we have to do the next time. You build the thing on the surface with merge blocks. And then you lift the pieces and you attach them going down segment by segment. Kind of like, here, come grab this, 20 block long piece that I welded up on the surface. Or better yet, I laid it out on the surface and I came up with the, the ship and welded it. The problem with that method is, yeah, well, how do you get down? So, yeah, that is a tough. How do you get down? Hey, we made it to the sand. Well, don't let there be a sandstorm going out outside, because that'll just eat us up. Do we even know if it's day or night out? No, we don't. But we do hear some engines running. Well, it's daytime. Alright, let's go get recharged and healed. As long as you can grab that ladder. I mean, that's again, that's another beauty of the no jetpack sort of world. You got to be able to. You got to be able to what? Well, you got to be able to not get killed. You got to be able to maneuver around. You need, some semblance of. All right, let's get some power. Let's get some water. Well, we're carrying water. Yep. Let's get some sleep recharged. Some power. Oh wait, you didn't get power from the medical room. Nope. It's heals only. Heals only. And it's got to be in a pressurized space. It's it adds to the challenge. This is not cooked meat. Oh, that's right. We got that from the deer. No, we don't want that. We want this. All right, we get all our vitals back. We gaze in wonder upon the ship that we built. Yeah, yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. If Crowbar was on, I would let you get a tour of what his faction's doing. However, I would never, I'd never presume. Oh, it looks like he is around. Let's see if he gets on. Because if he gets on, we can ask him to give us a tour of what his faction's up to. Maybe where he's at might suit your interest, and you might find yourself a fit. Okay, mod list time. There you go. If you're interested in the mod list, there is. So, again, because a better educated space engineer is better for everybody else on the team. You don't need a mod list from anybody. You never do. Anybody who advertises, here's our mod list, they're pampering to you. You want the mod list, go to the server menu, click connect. Go join a server and find the server in the list. As soon as you select it, don't join it, just select it. Over on the right hand side, server info. It will show you the names of all the people on the server, and you can see the names of all the mods that are active. Assume that if there's a mod list, it's out of date. Well, they update it every day. Why are they changing mods every day? You know. Okay. And here comes Angus, because he gets the treat of the breakfast bowl. But he's a big fat golden retriever. You shouldn't be giving him stuff from the table. Did you like that? Okay. So I had an aunt that raised like grand champion golden gold. Oh no, they were border collies. Collies or border collies? Isn't that the same thing? Let's assume that they are two separate breeds of collie. There's collie and border collie, but I don't know. The moral of the story is it was breakfast one morning, and I was sitting there with my uncle at the breakfast table, and his wife and my aunt was in the kitchen cooking, and she then left the kitchen. And I happened to notice that she had left, and I said, "So, like, are we supposed to like help her make breakfast, or what are we doing?" And he looked at me and said, "You're on your own for breakfast, buddy. She cooks that for the dogs." That lady, yeah, she pampered them with a breakfast every day that we did not get. I, however, my extent with the dogs is scraps, and what else do you give them besides scraps? Well, we give them a raw egg for their coat. That's an urban myth. Nobody's ever proven that. Okay, don't know what to tell you. It's just what we do. Ooh, an unknown signal. Do we have room? Deposit these parts. Did we weld that? Yeah, we welded that back up. What happened here? I don't know. Are we in? No, we're not. We changed our back to regular color. There we go. Yeah, we are. You can hear the hammering as we're short of power. Okay, well, can we shut stuff off? Let's check the production queue. The assembler can be shut off. The extruder's still chugging away. Okay, and what about the fabricator? It's still chugging away. But we can shut the assembler off. It is off. Okay. Well, mission successful. Can we make that before it gets dark? Oh, the wire door. Are we still drawing wire? Water filter's off. Wire door is... Nope, she's still making wire. Okay, well, let it go. Alright, let's try and get here. Dude, you are not going to make this before the sun goes down. You sure? Yeah, I'm definitely sure you're not going to make it. Let's give it a shot anyway. So, unknown signals, in case you've not been chasing them, are a huge, huge fun thing to do. You get parts from them, but also you have a chance to gamble with the daily button of stuff. Yeah, well, I have 10,000 leopard drills. Yeah, and they're not actual drills, they're just a skin for a leopard drill. Okay, so what you do is follow this list. Number one, go to a medical room. You know the thing on the side that says to change your appearance? When you go in there, you can sell all your duplicates. You trade them in and you get a token. The value of the token is based upon what you turn in. Then with those tokens, you can get a random item of different levels of difficulty or rarity. Yeah, I know. Holy cow. Who would have thought? You are getting awfully close to that lookout post. I'm surprised it's not shooting at you as soon as you hit 800 meters. We did this last time we ran out here. It is weird that it's taken us this close. Maybe the outpost is the one that put down the... You are way too close to that outpost. And still getting closer. Man, this is right in their backyard. Yeah, well, hurry up and do your whatever. We got to get back to the ship. Okay. Well, there's nothing out here. We've already scanned out here. I just like to... my suggestion is always run with your drill out. Unless you're in hostile territory, then of course run with your gun out. Alright, please don't be a bopper or any of that other stuff. Where's the button? Is this thing a hopper? If it is, we're leaving it. Guess it's too dark, we don't have time. There we go. Okay, lever welder. Great, the world is saved. Nothing we can't make right now, but let's see what we can get out of the inventory. Alright, so we got herbs, that's useful. Some drink, some wheat, cabbage, and a pumpkin. Oh, that's a huge find. That'll go a huge way towards getting the greenhouse set up. And then, of course, waste not, want not. You know, the more you're doing this, the more you're making it easier for the zombies to catch up to us. The zombies are kilometers away back at the ship. Yeah, the place we gotta go. Alright, just a few seconds. We got the last piece. We didn't need the last piece. Yeah, but now we have it. Alright, back to the bauxite. Stay away from that thing. We're 700 meters from it. Surprised it didn't shoot at us. Well, why don't we go raid it? We can't. I don't have any ammo. Yeah, I don't even have a gun anymore. What about all those boxes of ammo on the ship? Yeah, those are all for a small or light turret. It's kind of the interior gun. Step up. Yeah, and we need... see, we can see the light out there on... yeah, that's on... not on Oscar, that's on Coffee's VTOL ship. I don't know what he calls it. Yeah, I don't know what name he gave it. But you can see, we got a ton of bauxite down there. You know, well then why don't you just go down there and just hand drill and load it up? It's like, what? This is not hand drill world. This is, you know, this is, we want a big pile of stuff. Let's see, the crowbar, no, crowbar's not on. Yep, when we get back to base, unless crowbar is on, I will call it for today's tour and adventure. You know, Coffee's, you know, I'm labeling this as Coffee's faction here on the Earth-like planet, but, you know, if you want to join, if you have any questions, come on to Discord. You need the Discord information, just, there's the command. That'll get you a link to go to the Discord server. You know, ! Discord. Or the website, or YouTube, or Twitch. All those social links work. You have, yeah, we're way out of range of that thing. You have, you can join, okay. You want, come join us on the server. It's modded. There's a lot of challenges. If you have a problem, if it's a little overwhelming, just ask. It will only increase your experience playing Space Engineers. but I'm playing on the official server on all vanilla. Yeah, get off there. That is bland. You know, that's break off the training wheels. You know, let's and here's another thing. What if you haven't completed all your achievements? Come on over. We'll help you do it. You know, there's a bunch of them. There's some that are very, very fun, especially in multiplayer. You know, so come on over. We'll complete them all together. All right. Deposit all of our parts. Oh, a couple of two battery parts. Didn't even notice that. Yeah. All right, so we're 315 on volume. We've definitely. Where are we at on ore right now? Ore is 654. I mean, you would almost think it's doing nothing. Yeah, I know. All right, well, let's shut the other machines down because we just need the smelter running. We're gonna shut the incinerator off. Fabricators off. Extruders off. Assembler. Wire drawers off. Water filter. 650. 6. Look at the difference in that noise. You know what? There it is. It's back to hammering. Yeah, we need another. That was the smelter you shut off. Yeah, I realized it the second after I hit it. Where can we put another turbine on this thing? I mean, we added another one to the base. Yeah, well, they're not tall enough. They're not getting any maximum speed out of those. Yeah, and they really do interfere with the docking area. Might be nice to just push them back a little bit. Well, that is for another days of adventure on Alpha Shipyard. What, you mean this isn't a 24-hour marathon? No, I mean there's other people. People got work, they got jobs. You know, we don't need to be here 24 hours. That might be fun to do, but it's not every day. Don't burn yourself out on the game. Play for a couple hours, take a break, do something else. You know, have a good time with it. It's
Your health is critical.
all right. Yeah, I did not read the label on that properly. No, you did not. All right, everybody, let's just make sure. There you go. No helmet. No helmet, no jetpack, no spacesuit. We're just wearing regular gear. It's our goal here is get started, get a station up in space, and then from there head over to the moon and then to Mars. You know, build bases on different planets with different atmospheres, just to go through the whole cycle. It's a lot of fun. You're welcome to join us. You can join us solo. You can join us as a team. Bring your own team with you. Make your own faction. Go off and play on your own. We're more than happy to have you on the server. Everybody on the server adds to the dynamic of events. You know, it's if you decide, and you don't need to start on wherever you want. Start on Earth, start on the moon, start on Triton, wherever you're happy. And then lastly, come join one of the existing factions. It's all good. So the server name is Alpha Shipyard. You have the Discord name. You can go to the website, storepapa.com. Click like, follow, join, subscribe, whatever those buttons are labeled. Or just put something in chat. You suck. Whatever. I'd appreciate hearing from you. And again, have a great day.